thank you for joining me. My name is Melissa. This is going to be a little bit of a gentler practice. It's a Saturday, so let's get into it. I'm going to have you grab a bolster and a blanket. If you don't have a bolster, that's okay. You can always use pillows. You can use some folded blankets. Today I'm using a bolster and a pool towel, okay? So what we'll do is we're gonna bring the hips to about the center of the mat, extend your bolster right behind you lengthwise. We're bringing the bottoms of the feet together. When you're ready, your palms are gonna come back onto the mat behind you, and make sure that you can feel your lower back right up against your support, okay? Palms are gonna come back onto the floor. We're bringing the elbows to the ground. And then you can walk or slide your elbows out from underneath. And hopefully the back of the head comes right back onto your blanket. If this feels really intense in the hips, please make sure that your thighs are supported. You can use blocks here or folded blankets. Let's extend the arms along the sides of the body. And take a deep breath into the nose here. Part the lips, exhale, sigh. Two more just like that. Deep inhale here. Part the lips, exhale, sigh. One more time. Deep inhale here. Breathing into the nose, consciously sending your breath into the belly, into the ribs, into the chest. Exhale, you're pouring out through the nose, starting at the chest, then the ribs, and then the belly. And pouring into the body, filling up the chest, and pouring out through the nose. And just taking a moment, notice what you brought to the mat. Take a moment of gratitude. We have a place to channel our upsets, our accomplishments, our achievements. Our worries. And feel yourself just kind of letting go a little bit more. Coming back to the place within yourself where the breath is deep, taking 2 more breaths here. You're going to take one more moment here and silently dedicate your practice to someone or to something. And notice how it makes you feel. Notice where it makes you feel. Take your time when you're ready. We are going to roll to one side. Might support the left thigh with the left palm as you kind of roll to one side. You're going to roll off of your support. You might make a pillow with your bottom arm for your head. Taking another breath or two here. When you're ready, allow yourself to peel on up. It's important when you come up out of your deep relaxation poses that you do so very mindfully, just as mindfully as getting into and staying in your position and in your pose. So we're going to move into a comfortable seated position. If you need to, you can use a blanket or even a bolster if that's more comfortable for you. Simple cross-legged position here. I want you to be able to find your sit bones connected equally onto the mat, giving yourself the opportunity to press them both. You might notice where your weight might be a little bit towards the back of the sit bones, on top of the sit bones. So we're just kind of rolling into those sit bones. We'll bring the palms to the heart, thumbs against the sternum. Silently, following your thumbs with your gaze, inhale as you take it up, exhale, we'll surrender here. Cactus arms, dropping the shoulder blades into the back pockets. Exhale, diving forward, reaching your fingers towards the wall in front. Let your shoulders slide away from your spine. Inhale as you open the chest. Again, inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, surrender. Inhale here. Exhale, diving forward. Inhale, pull it back. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, surrender. This is the last set. Exhale, dive it forward. And opening through the chest. We're taking the left fingertips to the floor. Inhale, sweep the right arm up. Exhale. Inhale, bring it back to center. Exhale, other side. Inhale, bring it up. Let's try a few more. Side bend here. I want you to see if you can keep your sit bones connected to the floor. That's okay if you're moving a little bit slower or a little bit faster than me. It's okay if maybe you found a spot and you just want to hang out there and breathe. Good. Let's try the other side. Just hold it there, but keep breathing. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale as you come on up. Exhale. Let's release. So I'm going to have you take your seat on your mat towards the back edge of your mat. And then you can extend your legs long. Give those legs a little shuffle here. So find yourself right on top of the sit bones. We're going to inhale, sweep the arms up towards the sky. Find a little bit more space and length, and then exhale, hinging about halfway. Inhale as you bring it up. Let's go again. Exhale, hinge halfway. Take the tailbone, send it back. Inhale, lifting up with the back of the chest. Exhale, hinging at the hips, fold yourself forward again, maybe about halfway. Inhale, bring it up. This is the last one. You're going to exhale, reach. Let your arms float wherever they hit today. That's where they're falling. Inhale, we lift in the chest. Exhale, and let yourself fold forward just a little bit more. You might hold on to the bottoms of the feet, and we might be reaching. Play with that sensation of kind of finding more of your weight towards the front of your sit bones. Soft bend in the knee if you need it. And the entire time here, we're breathing into the nose at about a 4 count. Exhale through the nose at about a 5 count. So let your exhales be just a little longer than the inhale. Then when you're ready, you can allow yourself to reach for your toes. Inhale, lifting with the back of the heart to come up. Exhale, arms wide. Good. I'm going to have you take your palms onto the floor, just slightly behind you, and then reaching your fingertips to the side walls here. There. All right, feet are about hip width apart. We're going to squeeze the shoulder blades closer together. Feel the expansion through the chest. Inhale here, and exhale. Pressing into your heels, we're going to drive those hips up towards the sky. Chin's going to stay drawn slightly towards the chest, but you can squeeze the shoulder blades closer together, and if it feels comfortable to you, you can begin to take your head back. We breathe here. Lifting the chest. Rotate the biceps towards the side walls. And when you're ready to release, back towards the chest, hips to the floor. Let's move into a spinal twist. I'm going to rotate so I'm facing towards you. All right, so take your time. We're going to make a grasp around the outside of the right thigh using your left palm. Nice and tall in the spine, so again, find yourself right on top of the sit bones. From here, starting right at the navel, we'll begin our spinal twist. And again, right at the navel, from there it kind of just spirals up through the spine, out the crown of the head. Some of you might find yourself on your fingertips. Some of you might find yourself on a block or flat on your palm. But again, I want you to see if you can keep the weight right on top of both sit bones equally. If you're feeling any pain, I want you to back off. I want you to listen to your body. And the best way that I can describe that is by reminding you to listen to your breath and follow your breath and be with your breath here. Let's take 2 more breaths here. On an exhale, allow yourself to release. Come back to center. Take a breath or 2 here. Nice. Let's try the other side. So again, we'll just make our grasp. Take the fingertips or the palm onto the floor behind you. And again, shifting the weight towards your sit bones. Inhale, find some length here in the spine. Just soften those shoulders. And it's okay if maybe we're not making a grasp for anything with that right hand. Maybe palm or fingertips to the floor. You can rest in your lap, whatever feels best for you. Every inhale, we'll think about creating a little bit more space and length in the spine. And see if on the exhale, you can kind of float yourself a little bit more into that space. Let's release. So come back to center. Take a breath or 2 here. All right. Let's take our not foam roller. Let's take our bolster. Used to working with foam rollers. All right. And we're gonna bring the foam roller, we're gonna bring the bolster behind the back of the knee. Allow yourself to bring the hips to about the center of the mat. And come on back. Rolling yourself all the way back onto the floor. For me, I find that it feels more comfortable to have a blanket under the back of my head. You can always try it and see if it feels good for you. So we take our time here and allow yourself to extend maybe the legs. Good. And just giving yourself the opportunity to come back to your breath. We're resting palms on hips, lower belly or ribs. you have the opportunity to feel your shoulder blades softening back to the floor, making sure that your hips are in alignment with your heels, making all those little adjustments. We're going to try floating the right knee into the chest, making a grasp around the thigh or shin. And we're just hugging that right knee into the chest for now. Might try extending the right leg to the sky. Opportunity here to flex and point, and flex and point. 2 more sets. Inhale, flex and point. Last set. Inhale, flex. Exhale, point. We're going to make 4 circles here, so just rolling through the ankle for 1, 2, 3, and 4. Reverse for 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm going to hug that right ankle in so that we can bring that left thigh against the ankle here. Okay. Take your time. Some of you might find that this is enough of a stretch. Some of you might be able to make a grasp for that left thigh, threading your right arm through that figure 4, or maybe even the front of the left shin. See about keeping your shoulders connected to the floor. Options here might be rocking your knees right and left. It's a nice way to massage your lower back. Okay, back to center and take the left foot to the floor. So let's try the other side. You can extend that right leg, maybe float that left knee in towards the chest. We'll extend the left leg to the sky. Maybe. Just an option here, remember? You could be doing Shavasana right now, and I would never know. Inhale, we'll flex the left foot. Exhale, we point. Try 3 more sets. Four circles here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Reverse for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take your time. Might cross that left ankle over the right thigh here. Float the right knee towards your right shoulder. Maybe threading the left arm through that figure 4, interlacing the hands either around the thigh or around the shin. I like this rocking motion. It's just so nice for your lower back. Throw it in if you like. Nice. Can we grab a hold at the bottom of the feet for a happy baby? You might try pressing the right, then the left foot into your palms, alternating. Good. And then you get this rocking motion here where you can also try massaging your lower back. Then try extending the legs. Bend the knees. And extend. And bend. And last one. Extend. And bend. Knees to the chest. Okay. One more hug here. Okay. Let's finish off with a spinal twist. You're welcome to use your bolster. I called it right. All right. Might take the bolster in between your thigh and your ankle. You can bring yourself into a spinal twist. Arms might be out to a T. Might have cactus arms. Whatever feels good here. Try the other side. And don't forget to have yourself a lovely Shavasana. Thank you guys so much for joining me for another yoga session, and I will talk with you soon. If there's anything in particular that you would like to work on, please let me know. Comment, like, and share. Thank you guys so much for all your support.